All right, so let's jump right in, shall we? We're going deep on something pretty wild that went down at the Steelers-Jets game last Sunday night.
Yeah, this was definitely not your typical Sunday night football.
Okay, so for those who maybe missed it, Steelers are playing at home. Acrisure Stadium is totally packed. You know, the vibe, that electric football energy.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Pittsburgh on a Sunday night. Gotta love it.
Exactly. But see, in the middle of all this, something happens that really goes beyond just the game itself.
It's like almost hard to describe. It's like sports and politics and social media all kind of collided.
And all because of, get this, one woman and her, let's say, very bold statement.
Yeah, bold is one way to put it.
So the star of our show tonight, or should I say the person at the center of all this, is Claudia Rose. She calls herself a, quote, Maggie influencer.
Now, for folks who might not be, super online all the time, MAGB is short for like Make America Great Again, that whole thing.
Right, from former President Trump. And an influencer, well, I think most people know what an influencer is these days. Someone with a big online following. And they can really, like, impact what people think or what becomes popular, you know?
Yeah, they have a lot of, what do they call it, clout.
Clout, yeah, exactly. So anyway, Claudia Rose, she's got a pretty substantial following, like 56,200 followers just on Instagram.
That's a lot of people.
It is. So she decided to use this platform she's built, not just to, post selfies or whatever, but to make a statement.
And not just any statement, a statement on a pretty big stage.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
So imagine this.
Yeah.
The game's going on, everyone's cheering, the energy is high, and all of a sudden, Claudia Rose, she runs onto the field.
Wait, she just ran onto the field during the game?
Yep, full on. Just runs out there, and she's not wearing like a jersey or anything.
So what was she wearing?
The article we're looking at here from KDKA describes her outfit as, quote, tight black pants and a small yellow top.
Okay, interesting outfit choice. But what about the statement? What was she actually doing?
She was carrying a big pro-Trump sign.
Mm.
And to, like, really hammer home her commitment, she even has MAGA tattooed under her eye.
Wow, okay. That's dedication. So, I mean, she definitely got people's attention, but the question is, what was she trying to achieve? Was this like a genuine political statement, or was it more about, getting attention for herself?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And it gets even, like, trickier when you consider that this wasn't the only political thing happening at this game.
Oh, really? There was more?
Oh, yeah. That same night, Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell, former Steelers stars, they were having this big tailgate party, and they were registering people to vote and openly supporting Trump.
So there's already this kind of political undercurrent at the game, even before Claudia Rose makes her appearance.
Exactly. And then, to top it all off, former President Trump himself was actually a guest in a private suite at the game.
Okay, so you've got players, fans, even the former president, all kind of wrapped up in this. It really shows you how much sports and politics are getting mixed up these days.
Totally. And it's happening more and more, especially with elections coming up. Athletes, celebrities, they're all using their platforms to talk about politics. And these big sporting events, they become like a stage for all of it.
Yeah, it's fascinating, but also a little, I don't know, concerning. Like, where do we draw the line?
Right. I mean, the article doesn't say if Claudia Rose is going to get fined or charged with anything for running onto the field.
Yeah.
So I want to hear from you, the listeners.
Oh.
What do you think? Was this just her expressing her right to free speech? Was it like a publicity stunt to gain more followers, or something else entirely? Where do we draw the line between, saying what you believe and disrupting a public event?
Yeah, it's a tough question. We're constantly bombarded with information and opinions, especially online, and it can be hard to know what to believe or how to even have a conversation about these things without everyone getting upset.
That's so true. I mean, Claudia Rose definitely got people talking, but did she actually change anyone's mind? Or do these kind of like attention-grabbing stunts just make us more divided, make people dig in even harder to their own beliefs?
It's something to think about for sure, especially in a world that already feels pretty divided.
Absolutely. Well, we've taken a deep dive into this whole crazy situation, this intersection of sports, politics, and social media. But this is really just the beginning,
Yeah, don't stop here. Keep asking questions. Be critical of what you see and hear, and keep learning. There's always more to discover.
Couldn't have said it better myself.